Indeed, the lives of thousands of Americans have been enriched and improved because of the service, dedication, and courage of Vic Bussie. At 91, he is still in the arena, still active, still interested in improving his state and country. When I think of Vic, I recall one of my favorite quotes, which ironically was made by Republican President Theodore Roosevelt, who I really believe was a Democrat insofar as his political ideology and philosophy was concerned. He said, "The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is covered with dust and sweat and blood, who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, and spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best if he succeeds experiences the thrill of high achievement, and if he fails daring greatly, so that his place will never be among those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat." During his life, Vic may have experienced a defeat or two, but tonight we honor him because his life has been filled with the thrill of high achievement. Congratulations, Vic.
The American people have a peculiar way of changing things when they make up their mind. You're an American, and I know you're as proud of being an American as I am. Let's change things. Let's make up our mind that now is the time to make those changes. And I think under Chairman Leach and the others in the Democratic Party, those changes are going to start. And I can't wait for them to happen. I'm 91 years old. I'm not going to die until you take over this country again. I want to thank my colleagues in the Louisiana AFL-CIO, the present president of the Louisiana AFL-CIO, Louis Redd, who is a great leader. Honest, sincere, and dedicated. And you'll hear more about him in years to come than you ever heard about Vic Bussie, and you'll appreciate him more than you have Vic Bussie. Thank the Democratic Party for this great honor.
On tonight, he stands as an example of what God can do with a committed life. Many times I've listened to him talk about his humble beginnings, and it always reminds me that it's not where you come from, but it's where you're going. And he recognizes that he has been going and he has been in places, as the Apostle Paul said, by the grace of God, I am what I am. And I'm just thankful tonight to be able to stand before you and to present to you my friend, one who now occupies the office of the Regional Vice President of our National Baptist Convention, USA Incorporated, and pastor of Mount Canaan Baptist Church, President Emeritus of our Louisiana Missionary Baptist State Convention, Dr. Harry Blake.
Thank you very much. To my longtime friend, Buddy Leach, and since I feel so awkward in the presence of so many politicians, to all of you politicians. Mary Landrew, thank you for all that you do for us. Let me make a brief statement. I did ask my daughter, who is the secretary, will I have to make remarks? She said, I don't think so, Daddy. And she said that because she knew she had to write those remarks. And so you humbled me tonight. I was born and reared and lived on a plantation until I was 24 years old. The year I came out of college is the year I left the plantation. I remember so very well when I became 21 in 1955, I believe. It was not popular. As a matter of fact, there was not a single black person on the plantation where I live who was allowed to vote. I somehow managed to give an address of a friend of mine in Shreveport. And I was the first black Democrat on the plantation in 1955 who could vote.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Louisiana State Democratic Party is proud to recognize our outstanding Democrat, our Ambassador Lindy Boggs, for a lifetime of outstanding achievement. Now, Lindy was unable to be here, but receiving this award on her behalf is one of her loyal and dearest friends, Mike Davis. Now, as Mike comes forward, let me tell you a little bit about this retired educator of 35 years who serves on the executive board of the Louisiana State Museum System, has been an active, loyal Democrat all of his life, but most proudly describes himself as Lindy Boggs' volunteer personal assistant for 23 years. Mike Davis receiving the Lindy Boggs Award on her behalf. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Governor Blanco, for those wonderful words. And thank you, Chairman Leach, for asking me to receive this award on Lindy's behalf. I spoke with Lindy this afternoon. She is doing very well. She asked me to send you these words. Darling, tell everyone that I am doing fine. In fact, I'm going to the beauty salon in just a few minutes. Tell them that I miss them and I love them all. And thank them so very much for this Democratic Lifetime Achievement Award. Louisiana still runs through my blood, and I'll always be a yellow dog Democrat.